Hey guys, welcome to episode 7, part 2 of the conversation with Evan and Grant. I'm Daniel, and with me is Brownlee.
Hey y'all, I'm Brownlee. We want to thank all our supporters. Make sure you like and subscribe Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Pod.
What'd you think about those dirt bikes, Evan? We were at Cowie's Crawl.
I was pissed.
They even came down the wrong way.
These dudes come through cutting the rug on these little dirt bikes. They're on like super trail bikes. They can't ride them things. I had to get out there and show them how to ride them
Evan
bikes.
said, ride a wheelie, and all of them looked at him.
Yeah, if you're going to get on that dirt scoot, you better ride that damn thing. You better ride it.
Did y'all notice how many people were parked in the parking lots, but not on the trails?
A lot.
did notice
it was
that.
a
I was
lot.
kinda
It was
glad
a lot.
about that.
It was a lot.
I was surprised.
Yeah, the parking lot, it was packed. Like, usually when you get out there, the parking lot is packed, and then the trails, like, you're constantly having to wait on people to come past you and everything. But no, this time the parking lot was packed, but you didn't see many people on the trails at
I
all.
don't y'all say that. I'm just now thinking about that. Yeah, like for that parking lot to be crammed, the big lot and the whole campground was packed out. Mm-hmm. And
Nobody was on the trails.
nobody was on the trails.
How many people do you think was there?
I don't know. I can't put a number. What do you think? 1,000.
Let's say there was
More
at
than
least
1,000 people there.
1,500.
We paid $45 a person. Imagine
Yeah.
that. I might open a park.
Yeah, right here.
If we can find somewhere around here,
Put it out maybe close to Harrelson. They could probably get some dirt land out there.
There ain't
That'd
nothing
be
dirt
nice.
cheap anymore.
Right down the road from me. A lot of liability to go on with that, though.
Oh, yeah.
I would just wish that they
that's why
would
you
fix.
sign waivers.
I wish they'd fix the road to Indian because I come in that back way, man.
Talking about squatted trucks, and that old Tahoe it was in its prime. It was on some 26s.
Ooh, just like it.
And I bent the wheel back there, never told anybody, and I wound up selling those wheels to this kid.
I bet he's got a bent wheel now.
He does.
Oh, he does. Most definitely does. And womp womp happens to the best of us.
Grant, you got a pretty nice square body, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know if I ever told y'all about that. I got a 79 square body that my grandfather bought brand new, and I restored it. And it was Ride for a Cure last year, like not 2024, but it was 2023. I went out there, and we parked right across from the vendor area, right on like the main road coming through. And some lady pulled off. Like, there was one car width in between me and the main trail. Some lady pulled up right beside it and just floored her Razor and threw rocks all over my truck. And I was like, what's going on here? So I went over there to her. I didn't know it was a girl. I thought it was a man. Like, I was ready to freaking, like, throw hands. And then I got over there, and it was this woman with her kid. And I was like, I told her, I was like, hey, there's no reason for you to stop right beside my truck and floor your Razor. And she was like, oh, it's muddy out here. There's no stopping me from flooring it, not spinning. I was like, we're on a gravel parking lot. What's your problem? And yeah, that was the last time I ever took it out there. But it's cool pulling the Talon out there with it, but I won't ever do it again.
When you gonna buy a Razor, man?
Hey,
After it broke this weekend, I bought these knuckles. They were $1,600 aftermarket knuckles, and it broke this weekend. Those knuckles snapped in half. And I was like, I might get a Razor just because the parts are more available. If I break, somebody out here probably has one. But at the same time, when we climbed Heroes Alley, and I was the first non-turbo Talon, and I'm going to say the second that I know of non-turbo machine up that hill, and everyone's like, there's no way a non-turbo Talon went up it. That's like what I like to do, is prove people wrong and have fun out there.
Well, there's a difference in non-turbo and not giving a shit.
There is. Riding the limiter all the way up that hill is what got me up it.
yeah, that thing's slow.
We need you to tell Baby Nate not to get one.
Yeah.
Baby Nate needs to get one. I don't know who Baby Nate is, but he needs
Boy,
to
that
get
was sitting
one.
behind you.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. That Talon's done been some places.
I've seen it at Morris Mountain.
Talon has been some places. Got to give it to him. It's been some places, but
Hondas are farm rigs
Yeah.
or main trail rig. Like mine.
Not mine. Mine will go not on the main trail, but then it'll break. But at the end of the day, it's something different, and people don't think it goes everywhere because people take turbo rigs and everything else up all these hills, but nobody sees a Talon going these places, and it's just cool to me to be the first Talon, and everyone's like, oh, he's on a Talon, he's on the main trail. No, I'm going everywhere y'all are going.
Boy, speaking of crazy things, did you see that Can-Am Defender. Old JD pulled up in. He owns a tree service. I know.
Oh yeah. Oh, that thing was
With the sound
loud.
system in it. He's got like 612s in it. He's got the whole JL roof. I mean, it's insane.
There was another one out there too.
It probably costs as much as my Razor.
That thing was loud.
Sounded good though.
Good thing I was drunk, cause
Josh, on average, count on how many well, you probably can't. How many shots do you? I bought a 20-pack of Fireball. And I don't recall seeing any after we got home.
Dude, you need help. You need help.
look,
He didn't have to drive.
look. And I only drink like that on weekends. All right, I do not drink like that during the week. I don't care what nobody says. I don't do nothing during the week. I go to work.
He
Go
doesn't
home.
usually drink like that.
No, I drink like that.
No, you usually have to drive yourself.
Yeah, that is
This
true.
time you didn't have to drive yourself, and you got turned.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. The only people
You
that are
climbed up a hill in boots, and I wouldn't take my Razor up.
Yeah, that's hard for me to believe that you don't do that every day. Because
Yeah.
every time I see you, you're just like that.
Like that's just you.
to me, I know you're not like that during the week.
look. I'm there to have fun,
Absolutely.
and that's how I look at it. I'm there to have fun. I'm not trying to just be like,
I might be in bad luck. My 10-year-old discovered he could drive my 4-seater today and has rode around my driveway for 3 hours straight in a circle. And has not. He went in there and got his cell phone, turned on some Wallen, and had the radio go, and just then he come over there. He's talking about how fast can I go? And my wife said, well, "How fast were you going? 8 miles an hour? You can go 12." And he'd get by my truck and stomp it. I'm like, boy, you hit that truck, I swear to God, I will be in prison tomorrow.
Hey, next time, just remember it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Don't tell him that. He just looks like trouble, sitting over there smiling. Now he'll have a Razor probably by the end of the year. We're trying to get him into it. I don't know
I
if
know where one is.
I've been trying to buy that one over there. Josh won't come off the hip.
He just needs to. I told him today. I said, "You just need to sell that piece of shit and just buy one." You keep talking about, "Oh, I want to get a 4-seater." Just fucking do it.
What do you need a 4-seater for?
4-seater cheater, son. You know.
Yeah.
That's Cody right there.
Yeah, we'll call Cody out on that one.
I think he should get a 4-seater or a 4-wheeler.
do not say that word around me. I hate 4-wheelers
Why?
because they can't go nowhere that we go. Really?
No, it's the rider.
Well, I get.
He said no.
Well. I don't know.
What was that, Trail 24, 23, 24? Which one was it?
That's 24.
24.
I mean, Connor did go up that one hill.
Connor went up God's path on
Yeah.
his. He's 16. He went up God's path the first time, never let out. He was riding wheelies up shit.
Yeah.
Hunter's like, I ain't doing it.
Got to grow some sometimes.
Now, I'm not going to do it on a 4-wheeler if I got a Razor, but
I mean, there was times, like, I got my Talon, it was about a year before you got your Razor.
Yeah.
And Evan was always like, I'm going to come out there on my 450, which is his dirt bike. And I'm like, dude, you don't need to come out there on your dirt bike. You won't be able to go anywhere we're going. And he's like, no, I can do it. And now that he's been out there, what do you think?
No, I brought a 4-wheeler. I brought my 4-wheeler out there one time too, and that was a mistake.
to
But
be honest with you, I feel safer on a dirt bike because you can jump off a dirt bike.
yeah, you can bail.
You can
Yeah.
ride Heroes Alley on a dirt bike and jump
yeah.
if
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
to. You should try it.
Good.
I'll be there. You just tell me what day.
I didn't think about that. That'd be a rowdy
You
one.
can make paycheck, too. on a
I
dirt
probably can
bike.
make. They had a dude out there jumping paycheck on a dirt bike.
I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I've seen him.
I seen it on
Coliseum,
YouTube.
Yeah.
Did you have you hit Paycheck yet?
No,
Why not?
I have not had the opportunity to hit it.
He's had
We've
the
rode past it every time we went riding.
He's had the
Oh no!
opportunity.
Well, the first time I had no front. The funny thing, when we got to the top of God's Path that day, I had went and looked at my Razor because I started smelling something. I went and looked at the front of it, and I knew it had a hole in it when we got to the top of God's Path. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I'm still gonna ride. I don't care. 2-wheel drive ain't nothing. You gotta drive. We got to the top of God's Path, and I went and looked at the front of it, and I just seen a plump and puddle of grease. And geared up, I just kicked some dirt over and said, okay, we're gonna ride. And I don't know, that I didn't hit it thin, and then all the other times I had a stock cage. When I first got it, I went out there and I was joking about hitting Paycheck. Grant was like, dude, you ain't hitting that with no stock cage. And I was like, shit. And then I ain't hit it with a stock cage, and now it's been on my mind. That's one of the ones I want.
Grant, you hit it?
I've hit every hill at Paycheck except for TC Hill, but
TC Hill's a big deal.
Yeah, very
stock
big deal.
stock cage I went up like the middle lane of Paycheck, and then the far right side, they used to call it the rock bouncer side, like the rock hill you go up, and I made it up the rock hill with a stock cage, and then I started up the long hill side of it, and I flipped down that, and I saw how my cage folded, and I was like, Evan being my best friend, I was like, I'm not going to let you hit paycheck with a stock cage because it's dangerous. It's terrible. If you roll down it, your stock cage is going to be flat.
On average, how many times have you flipped a Talon?
On purpose?
I really want to know.
Coming off the trailer?
How many times have
Coming
you
off the
flipped-
trailer flipping it, or in the driveway flipping it, or
Anywhere. How many times have you flipped this Talon?
I couldn't tell you a number. It's over 20.
Have you?
I have flipped it. I have flipped it off of the trailer before.
What?
I have flipped it.
Yeah.
I have flipped it in my driveway before. I have flipped it taking out the trash before.
yeah.
If anybody knows Grant, do not buy this thing if it's ever.
Never buy that thing. You know better.
How did you flip it? Taking the trash out.
So I live in a camper right now on my parents' property as I'm saving up for my own property.
Hey, I give it to you.
And we're up a hill, and I threw the trash bag in the back, and there's this little trail that goes up to my mom's house, and then it goes out to the road. And instead of taking the driveway, I was like, I'll take that. I mean, it's a little side hill. It was probably 2 or 3 months after I bought it, and I started going up this side hill, and it was wet, so I had to keep a little bit of speed going up. And I just clipped a tree, and it lifted up the passenger tire, and I just flipped over on its side. And that was like the second time I ever flipped it. And yeah, that was it. I was just taking a little bypass trail to get to the trash can.
Did you learn a lesson?
No, I didn't.
Of course not. Here you say
How many?
flipped
How
it
many?
over 20
What
times.
is the worst flip you've done so far? Where at?
I've never flipped it like complete 360 degrees except for on paycheck. Other than that, like when we flipped at Morris Mountain, that was a bad one because it fell off the drop, but I wasn't in it.
Yeah, we pushed it off of that one.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I got a video of it.
I said that was
nasty.
probably the hardest hit that's taken, but I wasn't in it. Only other time is we were riding my buddy's property in Talladega, and I was trying to climb this hill. I had my stock tires on it, and I was on like 28s trying to climb this hill that he just went up in his chassis, and I flipped down that and then hit a tree, and that tree, it hurt, but it's been flipped over on its side and on its roof, but it hasn't been complete 360 degrees rather than one time.
Josh, don't call flipping on its side flipping.
That's
It's tilting.
That's tilted.
Taking a nap.
You want to tell them about the time you broke your collarbone in your own pasture? Well, we'll put it like this. Let me get it. So we have a buddy named Chris that we hang out with. We went to school with him and stuff. And the last time me, him, and Grant were all together, before this time, the last time, Chris broke his collarbone on a four-wheeler. And we didn't hang out with Chris for what, a year and a half? Chris didn't come out the house for about a year and a half or so. Next time we're all together, we're all at Grant's, and we're out riding in the pasture, and Grant's machine was down per usual.
From Morris Mountain.
From Morris Mountain. It sat like that probably for God knows how long.
3 months.
Yeah, about 3 months.
Sounds like that blue one in my shop over there. Actually, if
mine
you
doesn't
look
sit
hard
down.
enough, you can't tell from the lift or the razor which one's which because they both sit there all the time.
It doesn't sit there for 3 months though. Like,
About to.
Bro, it sat there from the first time I came over here, which was like October, until January. Or when did y'all go on that first ride? February? It sat here that whole time. I'm going to work on it this weekend. Yeah, right.
Here every Friday, but won't work on
He's
it.
a mechanic too.
every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, we have steak night on Sundays. If you ever want to take an hour drive, I can cook a steak.
I'm here right now.
But no, we were all out riding in the pasture, and he got in with one of our buddies. He was two-wheel drive at the time, too, and they tried making this hill, and Grant wound up breaking his collarbone. That thing,
Well, no, my uncle, he's got a stock Talon, like stock cage, everything. And we've been trying this hill over at my property for months. Nobody can make it. And my uncle was out that night, and he went up that hill, made it stock Talon, straight up it. And then my buddy in a Razor, which I was riding with that night because mine was broke, he was like, I'm going to try it. He had a broke drive shaft. And he was like, I'm going to try it. And we went up it probably 5 times. And he was like, all right, one last time, and I'm going to hit it. We went up it. We didn't make it. So I popped my top buckle on my harnesses loose because I was like, we're done. And then he floored it, like straight from the bottom, straight up, probably about a 10-foot hill, straight back down on the roof. After I unbuttoned my top harness, came down. I mean, I don't know if y'all can see it, but this collarbone, it don't look pretty. I didn't have insurance at the time, and
So you just wrote it out.
I wrote it out. I was like, come January when I get insurance through work, I'll go to the doctor. But by that time, it had healed, so I'm like, it'll be fine.
Bro, they have payment plans at the doctor. You know that, right?
Yeah, but like,
The only reason I know that because I got 3 kids. So.
I mean, it feels fine now. It just looks ugly. But I mean, other than that, I'll be all right.
You'll have that on them big jobs.
Yeah.
You got any other wild stories, Josh? Evan? I know you got some shit real quick.
I don't know, like what?
You got any plans to hit anything new at Indian besides paycheck?
I'm gonna line up on paycheck.
What about the wall?
Hell no. I have morals. I have morals. No.
I'll hit it.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
And
won't even
yours?
Look at it.
Mine?
Yeah, and yours?
Now,
Sober.
The wall is like what? What do you think? How tall do you think the face of it is at the bottom?
15.
15-foot tall wall, like a straight up face of a wall, rock, and you just gotta either go or no.
Yeah.
One or the other.
You got to hit the right line.
And there's nothing it takes. It's just you either get lucky. Like you can find the right line, but you either take the right bounce and get lucky, or you don't.
If you're ever riding with Cody and you hear Crazy Bitch come on and see him strapping a helmet on, he's hitting the wall.
Yeah.
yeah.
That is his song for every hill. He just, I don't know, he's wild.
The first time we hit Heroes, which was this weekend, we all got a riding group chat. Me, Evan, and Cody. We all said, what was it, yesterday, the day before yesterday?
We're going to try to hit the right side of it.
Next time we go up,
Shit,
Indian.
I saw the right
Seen
side.
the right side?
It's rough.
we've made it the left side. The next time we go out there, we're going to hit the right
I
side.
had to hit that right side.
And we're going to see what we can do.
Isn't it like you go up and then it's kind of like a tabletop almost,
Yeah.
and then you go up again,
Yeah.
and then it's like a
And then when you get to the top
wall.
of it, you got to hit. It looks like the left side of it. I'll give it a run up. I'll be the crash dummy. Give it a run up.
I'm gonna be there for that.
Give it a run up. Get to the top of it. But you got to, it's like you got to hit it.
You got
You got
steer.
to hit it at an angle because if not, it's just going to throw you back down.
I'm gonna follow you with my drone, video it.
No, I think I'm about to buy me a pair of them Ray-Ban glasses with the
Cameras
cameras.
on.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it.
I'm gonna follow you with. I'll bring drone next time we ride. That way I can just follow everybody up hills and just sit at the bottom and watch.
Why don't you come up the hills behind us?
Man, some of them I just can't do it.
Man,
There's
scared.
He'll do it.
What about you?
I'll do it.
He won't do it.
If mine would stay running.
I saw where you tilted over at,
because of him. He told him you're good.
and you listened to him, and you came down
Listen
it,
to a 10-year-old.
and you tilted
Well,
over.
Well, wait, was it him that was in front of me?
I was-
Because look, if I
don't
would have
know.
just if I would have just floored it,
You would have ran over somebody.
yeah, no, there was a razor or something, right? It may have been you.
Time out. Why is it that you always say somebody running over your foot?
Oh
No, y'all did.
You straight up ran over.
You
his foot.
straight ran my leg
That
over.
Kylie's crawl.
I
He
was
was
like,
laying over there holding his leg. He's like,
But that ain't the first time I've heard that.
somebody else ran over your
Probably
foot.
Madison.
Was it Cody?
I think it was Cody.
Cody
Yeah,
ran over-
both of
Yeah.
us.
So you ran over my leg. Cody ran over my foot. I was like, God dang.
He was injured.
Clear the era.
I said,
It was a good time though. It was a good time for some people.
I had a good time.
I had an all right time.
Evan had a great time.
Had an all right time.
Hey, I saw the video of you hitting Heroes. You were in it. After we left, you were in it.
Yeah.
After Josh was gone.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hey, I should have been there for that because I went up it and I got to the very top. I hit it 3 times. First time I hit a tree. Second time I spun out. Third time I made it. And I was pretty high when I made it to the top. And then I started going fast down the main trail. And that's when it broke. That's when Cody hit it and then Evan hit it and found me broke at the top.
Then he clogged up the trail. Oh, gray heavens. He clogged up 22 probably for an hour and a
I
half.
heard about this on Facebook.
An hour
How
and a
did you
half.
from y'all?
Yeah, that was me broke in the middle of 22. And
What happened?
Just the main trail coming down, going through. Like
You know, like
side
where
of
that
the
little
road.
hill is that you got to go. It's like, say you pass Heroes and you go like you're going towards Coliseum. Grant got stuck at the top of that hill trying to come down it. Cody, it wasn't Cody. Was it Cody? Cody came behind him and just pushed him down the hill. He gets from there to probably the other side of the entrance of Hero.
I got stuck
He
again.
got stuck.
Why don't you just buy a helicopter and lift that thing out of the places it breaks?
Dude, at this point, he needs to buy a record truck to keep back there. Or a skid steer or something. You work
Mini
at
X.
Yancey, take one.
I'm telling you, when he Snapchatted me the other day, he was unloading it with a Mini X, and I was like, "This is not the first time I've seen it unloaded with a Mini X."
That's probably the 5th time.
It was one day we were one time we what ride was that we were trying to go to, and we went on like the craziest goose chase to get parts for it.
I don't even think that was.
I think it was just a
I
weekend
think it
ride.
was,
We were
no, it
bored.
might have been Ride for a Cure.
It wasn't Ride for Care.
It was just a random weekend then. That was when I was fixing mine from Morris Mountain. and I ordered a steering rack, and it was the wrong one. So I drove from my property, which is in Heflin, all the way to Montgomery, which is like 2.5 hours.
I was pissed.
Thursday night, we were trying to fix it to be ready to ride Friday night,
Saturday night.
Saturday
Morning, that's what it was. We were trying to make it to the dig event on Saturday morning.
and we left. We started putting my stuff together Thursday night, and it was not the right one around 8 o'clock. So Friday morning, we both called out of work and made a 2.5 hour drive to get the right steering rack. Got it together on the way back. I didn't break that weekend.
If it was a Razor, you wouldn't have done that.
Very true.
Yeah, but I would have also had to worry about everything else. You
You
know,
post it for sale and buy a Razor.
no.
Get a Pro
Post
XP.
mine for sale.
Total it out.
Mine starts and runs every single time.
It should be totaled by now.
It 100. I could have totaled it probably 3
Call
times.
Chandler.
I've thought about it. I thought about it leaving Morris Mountain. I thought I was going to, but
He was pissed. He texted the group chat pissed. I'm totaling this thing out. I'm done with this. I can't do it anymore. And what did he do? Put it back
did it
together.
again and again.
How much money do you think you've got in
I
fixing?
don't want to think about it. Everything that always breaks though is just ball joints or knuckles, which ends up leading to
Other problems.
other problems, which is
Yeah.
broken axles, brake lines, and everything else. But I mean, it's nothing like significant. It always starts and runs. Unlike some Razors, I know, they're like
Oh, here we are.
engine problems. But yep, that's me. That's before we flipped down the hill on both wheels.
No, there it is. Right there it is.
Hold on.
There go the cooler.
I got the
I'm right
video.
behind
Hang
it.
on. Wait for it. We're flipping it down the hill.
Can we get some audio from this video? It's probably great.
I think it's still running. Somebody's is running.
That's Cody's Razor.
Hold on. We're working on it. It's heavy. Corey over there directing us how to flip it right side by side.
Sound like John.
Look, here it goes. Here it goes. Timber.
Come on, fuck it, it's a Honda.
Pissed.
That guy right there don't give a fuck.
We need to get him out there to Dryden's.
Be fun.
Look, that's where he's getting drug out of the woods.
If his Jeep wasn't there, I don't know how I would have made it out that day. After Cody broke too,
Make no sense.
no wheel, 2 tires on the machine.
Make no sense.
It's the first time I met him. He destroyed it. Oh, wait. Here's Josh. Timber.
That thing is more than on its side. That thing is more than on its side.
Hold on. There you go.
It's more than on its side. What are you talking about? You didn't
no,
roll
I
it?
was on
That
my
is a roll.
side.
That is a roll.
That is not a roll.
That is no longer tilted.
It's on the roof.
No.
On the roof.
Look, the rock, I landed slapped on the rock. It was flat.
Hold on.
All in favor, this is a roll. Say aye.
Aye.
Man, hey, y'all all can go fuck yourselves.
Really?
Wow, that was.
I mean, the way you describe
Here's a
it,
better picture.
It's
It's
On the side.
it's rolled.
It's rolled, man.
It's
On
rolled.
the side.
It's on the roof.
Bro, I landed against a flat rock.
Yeah,
If that rock wasn't there,
It would have been a roll.
and
it would have been a
that
roll.
rock is still there, and it's a roll.
And
It's still a roll.
Is that me actually flipping?
I see there. I think this is it.
It wasn't a bad flip until we rolled it down the hill.
I bet that the cooler ain't fell out yet. Somebody say got the fucking cooler strapped down here.
is that Matt? Did Matt? Yeah, Matt came. Matt and Tristan.
Hey,
There
giving
it
that
is. There it
motherfucker
is. There it
beans,
is.
son.
There it is.
I thought we were going all the way down.
That probably would have been a better ride than throwing it down the hill.
He said, "You're beer."
And then who was right behind me shotgunning them?
Was it me?
It was.
Who else would it have been?
Yeah, look,
Apparently, don't drink.
I feel like Evan be judging me. Look.
There's no low key, high key. I do.
Hey.
Evan's got to come around more often.
Yeah,
He's
you
gotta
got.
come up
Yeah,
here and
you
say-
got to see the real me. Real me.
I have seen the real you.
Like I like knock people out. So I mean,
Oh, yeah, over here, it happened in my driveway.
Whoa, we're not talking about that. We're not talking
Yeah, we might get a case on that one.
We're not talking about that.
Well,
Trying to get me like Young Thug.
Brown, you got anything else you want to do?
I mean, well, I'm trying to jump some stuff. You know, well, I gotta get mine fixed first.
That some bitch is overheating. You ain't jumping nothing but a trailer ramp.
Well, once I get it fixed, I'll jump
Follow
some.
behind me and Evan.
Yeah, come behind us one ride.
Why don't you ride with one of them in theirs and see if you like it?
I already know him.
Because you talk a big game about hitting stuff. I want to see you ride with them.
I don't need to ride with them. I just hit it.
Really?
You just gotta fix
Let's shake on it.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Look,
the last
after this over, I'll go over there and fix that razor, and we'll have that thing
Hey, look,
ready.
the last time I said that, what did I do? Oh, man, I can't do that. I got a daughter to live for.
He was going to drive down Paycheck right beside TC's Hill. He was going to drive down to.
You were gonna do what?
I was going to drive down it.
Where at Drive Down Paycheck?
You know where TC is?
Yeah. No.
like right past like the
The one right next to it.
Why? Were you bored?
Yes. He was.
Somebody was like, I bet you won't do it.
That's exactly what happened.
Dude with the
Oh, big old swole
Yeah, big
joker.
old swole dude.
He walked over the cutoff. He's like, I bet you won't do it. And Brown was like, I'll do it. And he pulls over there and he's putting his harness on. He's looking down. He's like, I got a daughter to live for. He backed it up.
I would have loved to see that. Next time, do it.
I'm good.
just do it.
Why not? Look. I say next time we ride, hopefully that thing's together.
It probably will be.
You say that
It's
now.
got cool blue lights on it, though.
In
Whips.
the shop.
Yeah.
That's all right.
You get that thing together. We'll take you through driving school.
I don't need it.
Apparently. Look, I ain't saying I can drive. I ain't saying I'm a good driver. I just don't care. And I will push that pro to the limit.
I want to know where y'all, and this is me as an old man because I'm older than three of y'all here. Where do you get this I don't care attitude from when you're riding?
I've always been like that. I grew up racing dirt bikes and stuff, and I've just always never gave a care. Like, we went and bought 110s. What was that? 2020.
110s are fun.
We went and bought 2021 110s in 2020 when they first came out.
I bought mine brand new.
Yeah, and I got mine used, and we shredded those 110s. Those 110s, if we still had those things, they could tell stories. Whoever bought those, kudos to y'all.
Hopefully you're listening.
I hope not, because those bikes lived on the limiters. They lived on the back tire.
Sounds like your Razor that day when we were at Heroes Alley in two-wheel drive. You were on the limiter.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah.
the entire. I think I got a video of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good.
It doesn't sound bad to me.
No, it sounds good. I mean, actually, Corey, the one that rode with us with the black four-door, he told me today when I told him you were coming over for a podcast, he said, tell him I'm going to gift him a muffler because his shit's loud.
It's obnoxious.
It might be loud and obnoxious, but it doesn't sound bad.
No, but put something on it rather than just straight pipe.
Sound like Cody over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Cody
it.
at least grew
Cody was
morals.
supposed to come tonight, and he backed out. I bet that 6-0 wouldn't make it.
Well, I give it to him. It'll make it. It'll make it.
No, it wouldn't have.
From Dallas?
Nah.
That's a long ride.
My brother-in-law lives there. It's an hour and a half from here.
Yep. Hour and 10 from us.
He's, he'll come. We'll get him out here. We'll get on some more stories, but
We're going to make some more stories.
we're gonna make more stories. Yeah,
We're going to have a Windrock trip episode coming soon.
soon, not too soon. but
Not
soon.
too soon, but eventually.
Yeah, we need to go like April when it's warm.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm tired of riding in the cold, but
Yeah.
yeah, we can get a big house and go out there, and I'll be long traveled by then and not hit anything.
Yeah, that's
And I promise I'll be on my best behavior.
I doubt it.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all want to make a bet on that? Cash bet?
I'm
right?
willing to bet.
I'm willing to bet, too. I like gambling. I'll go hit the ding-ding
We're
machine.
betting against you.
Ding,
Against
ding.
me?
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
No, I don't want you to be on your best behavior because
He's
that's less fun.
He is fun when he's not on his.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Evan, he was wild the other day, but he was fun.
Yeah, he was fun, but he was just,
He wouldn't be quiet.
yeah,
Done
quiet time sometimes.
made Evan's old girl mad.
Man, she made me mad. Like,
She
she
doesn't
came
talk
at
to
me
at
first,
all.
bro. She came at me first. Like,
You pissed her off, and guess what she did today? Got her tattoo finished, so you can stop messing with her about it.
Did she say it's because of him?
No, she had already had plans of getting it finished, but
look. So, and I don't think we told you this. So, his girlfriend had this tattoo. And well, I just looked at it. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Didn't you ask her if it was her vein?
veins. Yeah, he was like, "Is it your veins?"
I said, is that what?
Yeah, like
And this was the first time.
this was like the first 5 minutes of me having a conversation with Brownlee, like genuinely.
I was fucked
He's
up.
not lying.
What's up with this varicose veins over here? I mean, like,
He said I was fucked up. No shit.
Yeah,
Dude, I was like, and then the last I said, she was like, I hate you. You was talking about how ugly my tattoo. I never said it was ugly. I
Really?
just said,
you said, what the fuck is that?
Was it? Was it your? Did you bring a girl the last time we went
Yeah.
riding, and she gave you like a 4.5 rating out of 10?
Yeah.
And I told you need to leave.
Oh,
her.
yeah. We both said that.
I said you need to leave her. She gives you a 4.5. She can walk back from paycheck. My wife will secretly give me an 8. You know, she won't. You won't trust her on it, but she'll give me an 8 in front of people.
Because we were messing with Brownlee because he was going on about his story, and then we were acting like we were like, oh yeah, she's just riding with me. We're not together, but we've been together for about 4 years now.
Unfortunately.
She was just
Yeesh.
Unfortunately.
You don't like her?
yes, he does.
She's probably gonna listen to this.
She can.
Wow.
You're brave.
She can.
I mean, I'm brave too, but you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you're a brave soul.
Actually, I really
He is.
I am.
I got a question. Where did this sauce bomb statement come from?
Oh,
So I watch a lot of TikTok. Y'all know the old Cajun guy that
Stale cracker?
not stale cracker, old Cajun guy that he's always cooking the cornbread.
Yeah.
He's always like, you gotta have that motherfucking cornbread. And then after that, he said, sauce bomb. And then after I saw that, and I was just like always watching his videos, it just stuck. Sauce bomb. Sauce bomb. It means it's good.
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah. It's good, man. Good vibes only. It's good. What? Oh yeah, I got his kid saying it too. His 3-year-old daughter. But she'll look at me and she'll be like, Brownlee, sauce bomb.
That's not good.
And then sometimes she'll hit me with that etouffee.
Etouffee. Hey, you gonna talk about all this, but you eat that etouffee?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I mean, never had it.
Why ain't you ever had it?
what is it?
Etouffee? It's
Like
like,
a Cajun dish.
yeah. It's
I
like,
mean, I'm not saying I would eat. I just never had it.
then you ain't been to the right place.
You probably right.
Let's jump in that Tahoe and go get it. What's the
Don't
right-
tell me that. We'll slide to New Orleans right now from Mardi Gras. All my
Oh, yeah.
all my family down there right
Hey,
now.
that 6.7's full. You can drive.
All my family down there right now. That's where we from. That's where I'm from.
Really?
Yeah, so I'd be around all that stuff. We'd be down there doing a little bit of air.
Yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't eat it. I mean, I just never had it. I have never even been in Louisiana.
You suck the head on crawfish?
Yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
hell no.
Hell
You
yeah.
got to.
No.
Man, this man doesn't even eat seafood.
We visit Biloxi and stuff, and I've had seafood, but I like to buy the fish I can't afford. You know, I got to save money for those fish.
Like what, salmon?
No, like
Like what?
I don't know. Shit. I don't know.
no, we talking about like some damn mahi and shit.
I ain't eating that.
That's some good shit.
Really?
It ain't all that good to me.
But I've never. My wife likes the crab claws and all that stuff. I like crab in a dip form, like chips and dip. You know, I like that. But I don't like.
And he likes fried
straight-
shrimp.
Yeah, I don't like straight. Like, I mean, I'll eat crawfish, but not like a shit ton of them.
Yeah, you really don't suck the heads on the crawfish?
Hell no, I don't
the
suck
best
the head
part.
on nothing.
Oh,
He doesn't eat oysters, nothing like
I
that.
don't eat oysters either.
Really?
I'd rather
Y'all know what y'all
I'd rather
do.
eat
You eat
the
'em
oil
raw
out of that
or you-
non-running
you eat 'em
razor.
Raw.
All right, yeah,
Raw.
That's what we're talking about.
Hit it raw.
Like I eat sushi, raw,
Yeah.
and everything.
There's
bro.
actually going to be a new sushi bar in Noonan in Ashley Park. It's all you can eat.
Yeah, good. I'll be there.
You take my wife with you because I don't eat it. My son will go with you too.
Hey, it's good, man. Y'all don't know what y'all missing.
What do you
You
mean?
don't eat sushi at all, not even if it's like cooked fish.
Oh, it's a texture thing for me.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Y'all
And it's
miss-
just
y'all
all the
missing out.
Weird.
seaweed.
Yeah,
You know what you would like would be that deep fried sushi.
I like a steak.
Because it's like a California, it's like a California roast. It's got a little crab in it, maybe imitation crab, you know.
Yeah.
And then they deep fry it like a tempura batter, which is the same batter they use for McDonald's chicken nuggets type.
Ah, I don't like McDonald's. I hate McDonald's.
Me
Actually.
too. Me too.
If
You
they
ain't the
shut
only
This
one.
guy hates the ranch at Taco Mat.
Oh yeah, that shit's garbage. It's like
That's
blue
like-
cheese.
That's like one of the best ranches
Dude,
out
no.
there.
Get out of
You
my
know what
shop.
ranch he likes? He likes
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A's
ranch.
ranch, which is one of
Like that's pretty much water.
I'm willing to bet you money. If you walked in there and opened my fridge right there's 4 bottles of Chick-fil-A ranch in there.
There is. Well, see, I don't eat
I'll be
ranch.
smacking.
Yeah, I'm not a ranch.
He's a blue ranch.
I'm a
or
blue cheese.
kind of guy.
I don't.
That's not me.
I don't eat nothing white.
You lying?
what
you
were
lying?
you gonna say?
It's supposed to be a joke, but I don't.
You lying?
I don't eat ranch, blue cheese, sour cream. I don't eat cheese.
You don't like mayonnaise?
Yeah.
You don't like mayonnaise?
No, I don't eat mustard, ketchup.
Mustard's yellow. Ketchup's red.
Yeah, I don't. But that's where the joke. That's where the joke comes from,
You
though.
don't eat queso
Like,
at the Mexican
yeah.
restaurant?
Really?
I will, but I won't.
Well, I'll
It
smack
depends
down
on.
Okay,
It
okay.
depends on
okay,
how
so
I
then,
feel.
what do you eat at the Mexican restaurant then?
I get
That's it.
it. Got to have steak. I eat steak, shrimp, and
Steak,
chicken.
steak, like
And
Texas
so it's
nachos
like
or
a
With
it's
what?
called-
Shredded?
It's
No, you
called
don't eat cheese.
something. Yeah,
it's called a
Mexicans like cheese.
Gordo special.
What Mexican restaurant? Because I've never been to Gordo's.
El Ranchero.
That's why. I don't eat El Ranchero. I eat La Paria. Yeah. I can't
Not a
afford it.
sponsor, but could be.
I got 3 kids to feed. I don't go there very often,
I know
but
we went there. I think it was like with everything out the door with tip and everything. I think we spent like $150.
my Chick-fil-A order for my kids that like to eat a lot is about $60.
He goes there 3 times a week.
Sometimes 4.
That is crazy.
Wish I could
Chick-fil-A
have
is-
money like you.
Yeah.
4. I ain't worked a full week in months.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, well, she works, but she don't share.
They never do.
What everybody looking at me for? Shit.
What?
Can a man not drink a beer?
Nope.
No.
So do you guys have anything y'all do on the side? Or anything you guys got anything y'all want to shout out?
Like outside of work doing on the side or like?
Yeah.
Anything? Like, is there anything that
Anything cool?
anybody got like a Twitch stream? You know, you
No.
got a YouTube channel for your Razor video.
Well, we got a channel, but we ain't posting nothing on it yet.
What is it called? Hill Killer's Main Trail?
No.
What do we decide on?
I think it's broke down off road on YouTube.
Broke down off road. Man, y'all need to start posting videos then.
We're going to.
If we started posting videos, we probably wouldn't be working anymore.
Go for it. I say go for it.
We're going to.
Why don't y'all do it?
We're waiting on Cody.
Yeah, we're waiting on Cody. Yeah.
What's Cody got to do with it?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be running.
He's the
it.
one supposed to be running it, so
I'm really bad at running YouTube. You can ask everybody here.
Yeah, he's terrible.
I had all my shit
I would say he's terrible. He just made a mistake.
I mean, you haven't even started the Instagram channel
I'm
for
trying,
this yet,
man.
so
I'm Brownlee.
Okay, so with the Instagram,
You need to put me as like an
it-
admin on
it's-
Facebook.
Instagram is more like videos, I would say. So once we get like,
Yeah, well, I mean, y'all should be taking videos at.
yeah, and
these
we're
rides
and we're
and stuff
we're
like that.
working on that. Like I asked him, was he gonna
He
bring?
couldn't. Look, talking about videos. Brownlee, we get ready to leave Indian Mountain the other day. We get in the truck, and I'm like, I'm the only sober one. I'm going to get us home. Everything's good. Everything's loaded.
Oh, where's my phone?
I strap his Razor down for him. Everybody's stuff's ready to go. I get in the truck. He goes, I don't know where my phone is.
dude,
Like-
what?
I said, well, I'm not leaving without your phone. Like, I'm that kind of friend. Like, hey,
fuck it.
it's going to
Look.
cost you money. He said, I'm going to go look for it. You know where he looks for it? In his Razor that's been on the trailer all day long. It was on the trailer the entire day. I'm like,
And that
Brown.
tells you how drunk he was.
So I walk over to Matt's Razor to the passenger door where Brownlee was riding all day, and I open the door, and it's sitting right there in front of me. And I was like, here, man. He's like, oh, that's cool. And got back in the truck. And he slept. Here, no lie. He slept the entire way. We talked bad about him. We talked good about him. We did everything. We get to Whitesburg BP. And Matt's like, yo, man, you going to stop to piss? And I'm like, yeah, I need to. So we pull around the back because we have a rather large trailer. And we all jump out. I walk on the other side of the trailer and I pee. Matt walks to the side of the truck and pees on the other side. And Brownlee jumps out. And I don't know what he's doing. He's like throwing cans away in the back of the truck, cleaning up the ground and shit. He gets back in the truck and we ride home. And I was like, you remember stopping at BP? No. This joker woke up, got out, cleaned up some trash, got back in the truck awake, went to sleep, and had no idea he got out of the truck.
He
I
started,
could have
practicing,
left him there and he would have never known what would happen.
he started practicing for his community service for his bad choices he made.
Hey, it's a good time with him.
Yeah,
every time.
It made a story. It made
Yeah.
like I said,
Evan wanted to kill him, but it's okay.
it's always fun when you're around me.
It is.
I mean-
Both time, I think we've only rode with 3 times. 3 times I rode with you have been great times.
The second time we rode with you, I didn't even know you were there. I walked up and I saw him. I said, hey,
That's
you're the
the
kid that fully flipped your stuff down at Morris Mountain. I had no idea it was him. And Corey, this past time, he goes, is that the kid that I drug out of the woods? I said, yeah.
I was grateful for him that day.
Hey, that Jeep's bad.
I didn't know he ended up getting another Razor too.
Yeah, he used to have he had a turbo, and then somehow or another, I kind of helped talk him into this one, and I rode with him to almost Kentucky to get it. It was a 12-hour truck drive there and back, and a few Buc-ee's trips, but, you know.
Don't even get us started on that.
Y'all like Buc-ee's?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If we pass one, we're
Oh,
stopping.
boy. Come on, Eddie.
What do y'all get, the brisket over there?
Brand new brisket on the board.
Brisket, fresh brisket on the board.
What do you rate that brisket?
10.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The breakfast burritos are great too.
Oh yeah, that
Brisket burritos.
Yep.
I tried the cinnamon roll last time.
Was it good?
It was
Said it
it was
cranked
good.
all in his mouth.
It was-
Oh yeah, that's
it
all
was-
that
It was
matters.
dripping through my beard.
Balls.
I was trying to drive to Louisville and had shit all over me, and
Yeah,
it was good.
It happened.
last time we went to Buc-ee's, I didn't know they had chicken strips and fries, and
They weren't good. I will say they were not good.
they weren't all that good.
Chicken strips? No, because it's not the brisket.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
The brisket is on the board.
It's on the board and great.
I will say, every time I've gotten a fountain drink there in the styrofoam cups, at least 1 out of 3 have leaked every time.
To me, that's operator error. Right there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the bottom bust out of it.
Yeah.
You're probably squeezing it too hard.
Yeah.
I've been
Do
hurt.
you already have a straw in it?
You get
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's probably
Wait till
soaking
you,
it,
you need to wait till you get into the
squeezing
truck and put the straw in there.
You ever had to walk through Buc-ee's with an armful of shit? I go shopping. When,
That's
I,
the problem. Yeah.
when I go to Buc-ee's, I buy my kids stuff.
So
I
are
get
you
them
getting
cups.
a
And
shopping cart whenever you go?
sometimes I do. It depends on
No.
how long I got.
Can't.
If my friends are with me, no. But if it's just me and the wife, boy, we go shopping. I'm talking about like Walmart shopping every time. $150, $200. We went to Destin this past summer. We stopped on the way down in Auburn, spent $150. Stopped on the way home, spent $170.
On just merch. And he's like, let me get 5 on the diesel. You know?
No, we drove. We didn't drive the diesel that time. We were driving the Expedition, but yeah, it was good. I love Buc-ee's. If they'd put one here, I'd live off barbecue.
No, I keep mine blindfolded inside Buc-ee's.
I can't. Mine
If
has her own
not,
debit-
I will be broke.
Mine uses her debit card if I don't. So, which happens to doesn't come out of my account, but when we get home, she just transfer the money over. She's like, I need this.
But no transfer for the 5 on the diesel.
Nope.
Let me get 3 $20 scratchers, 5 on the diesel.
Hey.
2 brisket tacos.
No, dude, I didn't know. Did you know that the XL brisket sandwich is $12.99?
What?
I didn't either. This past time to Chattanooga, on my second trip to Chattanooga, on the way home, I stopped and I got one. I'm sitting there at the gas pump. I done pumped my diesel, my 5 and diesel, and I got there. I'm eating this thing. It's all over me and shit. And I opened the wrapper and I was like, I wonder how much this thing costs because it's the big fat one.
Mm-hmm.
$12.99. I was like, "Pfft, I'm gonna get 2
Was
of
it
the
like
other
2
ones.
pound of brisket on it?
It was huge. I couldn't eat it all. Threw half of it away.
I would have ate it all. I would throw away the bread.
Oh, we know Brownlee don't eat the bread.
You don't eat nothing like.
You don't eat bread?
Nah, I don't.
That's what's wrong with 'em.
I do, and I don't. It's
What do you mean by that? Do you eat wheat bread?
No.
You can't eat a sandwich without bread.
Yes, you can.
Like if he were to get a bagel,
The
he would,
fuck
like,
kinda
scoop
sandwich?
out the bread part of it, and then
Just
fill
keep
that
the
with cream
crust.
cheese, you know what I mean?
I don't eat cream cheese.
The brown,
Okay,
the
okay.
brown crust.
So okay, I'll tell you. Okay.
There's something wrong
So
with
I'll tell you what happened. So I have vascular discolor disease. Okay, I'm about to tell you, it's like a fungus.
What it is, he gets these spots on his back.
Yeah.
Where
What are you, a
his-
cow?
No, where his skin turns white. He's really showing his true colors.
Read Vitiligo.
He's like Michael Jackson in it, I mean, you know what I mean?
He Uncle Ruckus in it.
And so I thought it was like a gluten allergy, and so I stopped eating bread, and so it was kind of going away, and then it came right back, and I was like, what?
I thought you were a
hell?
mechanic, not a doctor.
He's not a doctor. He's like, oh my God, bread. It's a gluten sensitivity.
Okay, so then I go to the doctor, and they're like, oh, you have vascular discolor disease. It's nothing bad. It'll go-
Discolored?
Yeah, you want to see? Look at that shit.
Let me see, let me see.
You see it? You see the spots?
I
but
thought that was eczema.
You got eczema.
but the doctor was like, I'm just gonna give you this shampoo, and then you just go tan, and it'll go away.
Go
Okay,
tan?
time out. I have another question.
I'm about to show you. You want to see me tan? I'll show
No,
you.
hold on. Don't tell me you went and laid in the tanning bed.
Oh hell no. No,
Hey, I had to make sure.
I do got a buddy that does
He
go
got
to
a spray
tan.
Right?
You got a spray tan.
He got
No.
a spray tan.
Did you see his eyes?
You got a spray tan.
No. No, I was planning on going to the beach, so I went to the beach and I got dark as fuck. Like dark.
I want to see that.
You want-
Yeah,
I'll
well,
show-
yeah,
I'll
we've
show
gotta
you.
see
I'll-
this.
I'll show you. Hold on.
Back to you not eating bread. Do you eat the crust on the Pop-Tarts? Yes or no?
I don't eat Pop-Tarts.
What?
What, you're too old for it?
This motherfucker eats everything else. Honey buns. Fucking nuts.
Oh, no. Tell them how you eat your honey bun. Cheese grits?
Well, I don't do that no more.
What's wrong with cheese grits?
No,
So
he
I
would
used- so
get
I
cheese
used-
grits and
so-
mix his honey bun in it.
Yeah, bro. So good, so good. Or get some donut sticks. Oh my god.
The hell do you find a donut stick at?
The store.
What'd you say?
I said, let's go. This guy's weird.
Oh. I was like, what's over there?
Donut sticks?
Yeah, dude.
And you do what with them?
Put them in the cheese grits, bro. And eat them.
Like you're so serious.
Dead serious. Ask him. Man, I mean, we used to work together.
He would walk in and dip his grits with a donut stick. It's a little Debbie donut stick. It's like a little square rectangle thing, and he would dip his grit. When I say that he takes a honey bun, tears it apart, and sticks it in his cheese grits.
It's
and
like
just
so.
eats
It's
it
like.
with a fork.
Have you ever had?
Have you been to prison?
No. Have you ever had grits with sugar in them?
No, I do not eat grits with sugar in them. What do I look like?
sounds pretty
it
good.
makes them sweet. So instead of
What do I look like?
I don't-
We live in the South. What do I look like eating grits with sugar in them?
Grits,
I mean-
cheese, shrimp and grits, maybe. Not grits and honey buns.
Hey,
Or sugar?
I mean, you ever had sugar in your Cheerios? That should be busting. Boy.
I mean, you have to put sugar in Rice Krispies cereal.
I mean, you don't
So
have to.
yeah, you don't have to.
The
Like,
point of eating that stuff is
But
like the healthy cereal. That's like if you go out and get the
but
Cheerios,
you got to think. I was young when I was doing this.
You probably still are.
I don't do it no more.
just get
I
like
don't think I've done it.
just get cinnamon toast crunch at that point.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I do all the grocery shopping for our house because my wife, she is all over the store when she goes, and it really bothers me. So I do all the grocery shopping. Last week I went and I got some damn Captain Crunch. And usually when I buy a box of cereal, I don't eat half of it. I just eat one bowl and be done with it because it looks good. Boy, every morning I've been busting down some Captain Crunch. 2 bowls at a time.
How's the roof of your
Oh,
mouth?
it hurts. It's raw. I mean, shit, it just tears you up, but it's good. But my kids, they got whole milk, so it's not as good. Josh, what are you pulling
Oh,
up?
I love whole milk, man. I'm a whole milk guy.
Oh, I just
What kind
pour
of milk
the,
do you?
I'm a whole milk guy.
I just pour the milk out.
Yeah, I don't even drink milk.
What?
It's white. You know that.
You don't even drink chocolate.
Wow.
Joker take a whole thing of like Tropicana juice, though, and set it over there and have it in a hot ass shop all day.
Damn.
Like, you know that shit fermenting over there.
And I'm just like,
That stuff, the Jigga Juice.
The Jigga Juice. Now, that,
What is a Jigga Juice? Explain.
when Pee Wee get off that Jigga Juice,
Who's Pee Wee?
me. Oh, my nickname Pee Wee.
Oh, I got you.
When Pee Wee get off that Jigga Juice, I turn it into Brownlee.
Ooh.
That ain't good.
Y'all related?
I hope not.
Oh,
Close. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. We were. I wish Nathan was out here. We went to a place in Noonan mulching more because my Vine and Stone place didn't have the mulch I needed the other day because it's one of my customers like red mulch and they're about the only one that likes red mulch. Went over there and this black guy walks up to my truck. We're in my 7.3 up there. It's work truck.
Yeah.
He walks up. He goes, y'all got a chew on you? And I'm like, a chew like tobacco? And he's like, yeah, man. And I was like, no, I ain't got. I left it on my gun safe this morning because that's where I throw all my shit when I get home. I said, I left it on my safe this morning. He said, I'm gonna take your white card from you. And I looked at him and I was worried at first. I was like, the fuck? Like,
Do something like
he goes, we probably related down the line somewhere. And Nathan somehow scrounges up a can of Copenhagen out of the floor. He's like, it's been here for like a year. I'm gonna give it to him. I was like, all right. So he handed it to him. He goes, man, y'all my brothers now. Y'all remember me. And I'm like, all right, then, we'll see you. I said, Nathan, get the fuck out of here. I was passenger princess that day. I don't ever get to sit in the passenger side of my vehicles.
did you bitch like Nathan?
No, not like him. Nathan, he gets in my truck and I have the radio playing just normal. He'll get in there and turn his
God.
TikTok on as loud as
my
possible. He has a pair of AirPods in his pocket. He'll turn that shit as loud as he can. He's like, hey, look at this, and his chickens. And I'm like, all right, bro, turn that shit off. And he'll like, oh, look at this all day long. And I'm like, dude, we'll argue all day over. But he's also like my kid, so I'm pretty sure I got to feed him dinner here in a little bit.
Grant shreds maximum volume with everything. Everything he does, always on Beer buddy. Beer buddy. Maximum volume. Maximum volume. Prime example.
Wow.
Never fails.
So you about ready to wrap this up?
Yeah. Thank y'all for joining. And Josh, what you got?
Well,
Well, thank them by name. Say,
Thank you, Evan and Grant, for joining. We'll see y'all at a ride pretty soon or over here.
Yeah. I mean, y'all always more than welcome.
Every
but-
Friday and Saturday mainly.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on where I'm at, but
Yeah.
just text me first.
Don't hit me up because I don't pay
He's probably here.
Yeah.
He's
I won't
probably
answer.
We got Daniel on Snapchat now, so we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on
We
over.
have the responsible one.
Yeah. he stays on his phone. Like, I mean,
Don't get my wife started on that. She listens to this.
yeah, he stays on his phone.
I pay
Hey, I'll be at work. Let me call Daniel. He gonna answer. What? Like,
This morning he called me and said, "What are you doing?" Bro, I'm laying on the couch. You ain't working? No. All right, then. What we doing tonight?
Going to sleep.
No, we're going to sit out here and drink.
Well, as always, I'm Brian Lee.
I'm Daniel.
And follow us on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Pods.
Thank you, Grant and Evan, for coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
We'll see y'all again.